Anyways, all,
That sounds
anyways, as always stated,
very intriguing.
all rise for the honorable judge.
Your Honor, I can't even sit down without getting splinters in my ass, so I'm already standing in your respect.
All right. Anyways, you may sit back down, no matter what the cost is. It doesn't
I
matter.
can't sit down.
I know, I know. Okay. Anyways, I'll say the names of which the council has been represented. Council is prosecution is Potato One, representing the Drunken Dragons Incorporated. Is that true? Is that
Yeah,
correct?
baby!
All right. And next and last but not least is our defense, representing Nathanimall and Associates, or should I just call you a public defender?
Yeah, I'm private practice pro bono.
All right, pro bono as it is, independent. Yeesh. So you're about to get twice as handed to you, considering he's now independent.
I kind of always been independent.
I've been
It's been
dependent as
referrals.
shit. I just don't involve any of my drama court shit.
All right, good enough.
Alright,
Anyways,
Yeah, you
everything
know
on
what?
my
You
own.
need drama course?
anyways, within the matter, prosecution. Within the matter, please come up to state your case, as always.
Alright, Your Honor. I'll fabulously show off as prostitution. Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, it is I, Moist Critical, Medium Moist. I'll be representing Drunken Dragons Incorporate. You see, this dates back very far, Your Honor. I repeat, very far. In the September of the 11th, 9:11 p.m., 2023, the defendant, aka what will be known as the babysitter for this family. Now, she wasn't sitting no babies, as we will show in witness testimony that she was actually a hoe, Your Honor. That's right, GTA 5 type hoe. My apologies if I'm not allowed to talk about your defendant like this, Mr. Reggie. But in this day, Your Honor, it was supposed to be a good day. The Our client, which is now a sad husband, who is not here today because of the poor grief. Yes, poor grief. He's not here because of the poor wife. You see, Your Honor, not only are they a babysitter, they collect aluminum, gold, a lot of rare material. And because they possess such rare material, they decided to use this with a lot of reasoning. On this day on 9:11 p.m., they were making breakfast for the wife, Your Honor. But first thing they already messed up doing is they poured the milk before the cereal, Your Honor.
Oh God.
Because of this poor result, not only did this damage the wife, the defendant in the cell also did something unspeakable, Your Honor. They poisoned her with said collectibles. Yes, Your Honor. They used things as aluminum to poison this wife. They even used Lucky Charms. I mean, it's supposed to be lucky, but this case is not so lucky. Because of this sad result, Your Honor, the wife had to be sent to the hospital because of this metal poisoning. And in the result, this woman is dead as hell. She's more deader than the speedrunning granny. We'd like to sue them for homicide on the wife, Your Honor. That'll be it if defense has any more questions, Your Honor. I'll be right here.
Okay,
Let's
first of
speed
Wait,
run granny.
sue or
okay,
charging?
first of all, Rex Silvas, please sit down. Uh, we don't really have a defendant anyways, so just sit down. It's fine.
Oh, buddy, it's okay. I'm sorry
And
to say, but we don't need one.
and Potato. So there's a difference between civil cases and criminal cases. Criminal cases that's representing the state, you here to charge the client, to accuse them. If you're gonna play, but because it's homicide as it is, that's a criminal case as it is. So that's not really suing. You're basically accusing them.
It's my fault, Your Honor.
Yeah, that's fine. But they're charging them for They're charging them for that person for homicide. Knowing you, is that the right charge itself or no?
No. So homicide's not illegal. It'd have to be like second degree murder or voluntary manslaughter. In this case, it sounds more like second or first degree murder.
Second degree murder or
damn
solution
it.
involuntary manslaughter. All right.
Murder is
No, no,
homicide.
no.
The
So
way I'm using
yeah,
it
it'd
is on
probably just be
murder.
second degree murder. It would just be murder. Okay, so second degree murder.
Okay.
First degree. This was a planned
First degree.
attack,
Okay.
my good sir.
First degree. Okay.
Okay.
So as you know, within first degree, it has to be both pre-planned and pre-motive, as it is. So that person itself is willing to is intentionally targeting targeting the victim or said deceased, and they have a plan to go with that. So that's what the prosecution must provide. Anyways, um, is that
Yeah,
it?
premeditation, homicide plus malice aforethought.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be giving the
Can't
charge.
flick the book, I'm sorry.
I'm just giving the charge of first degree murder, considering homicide is not doesn't really matter anyways. Did you see the location of which this happened again?
Buffalo, New York. Apologies, Your Honor.
Buffalo,
This
New
happened in
York.
the apartment of. This happened in an apartment, Your Honor.
Apartment. Okay,
If I need to give a specific location on where this apartment is, I can.
Reggie, do you want to go serious on this one, or do you want to just leave it as it is?
I mean, I don't need to know a specific location.
Okay, then
Oh,
no,
that's
yeah,
fine.
don't worry about it. Stated as an
Mhm.
apartment in Buffalo, New York. First degree murder has been charged. Date and time is September 11, 2023, at 9:11 a.m. in the morning. Will that be all,
Yes, Your
prosecutor?
Honor. Yeah, Your Honor. Prostitution's finished.
All right. With that in mind, can you present your evidence to the stand?
Yeah, baby. I'm sorry, what happened, Your Honor? I said yeah, baby, at the same time you were talking.
Oh, present your evidence. How many pieces would you like to comply with?
Your Honor, I'd like to comply with 4. My lucky number.
Uh,
As
the,
that's also the many times I speedrun Granny.
Uh, how about three? Three is a pretty lucky number.
are you going with three
I don't
then?
know about that. If only I get 3 chicken pieces of nuggets, sir, then I'll do 3.
You're right. I would ask for three because it's just one single charge of first degree murder.
Hmm.
What is your counter argument for that?
Apologies, Your Honor, I missed. Okay.
What's your counter argument?
I'd like to say, nuh-uh, sir. I think 4 is reasonable for this case, actually, especially with what I stated earlier. Yeah.
Jeez, I want it to be as funny as it is, but
Mm,
considering,
If even Your Honor, if he needs 3 pieces, he can use 3 pieces. I want my 4.
I'm sorry.
Just like how I want
Okay,
my Big Mac.
because it is a Reggie. I'm sorry, because it is a somewhat there's a skill gap as it is as it should be. Anyways, I'm gonna give the prosecution a little more handicap.
skill gap.
So
Oh
you wouldn't
God,
mind.
I've heard that word a million times.
You wouldn't mind, right? I'm gonna give the motion to prosecution right there. Is that all right?
Where'd my book go?
Of course, I'm not gonna be all right with it. That's why I objected to it. But if that's your ruling is your ruling.
All right then. Oh my gosh, you actually gave me a headache for this one. Usually I never really get this kind of thing, but I'm gonna motion for the prosecution's favor. 4 pieces of evidence. You may not get it.
Alright, yeah, baby, let me go get it right now.
Just let you know, Reggie. If you want to object or anything like that, then you're more than welcome. Because remember, we gotta keep this as it is. You know.
I would hope so.
But you got everything down, right, Reggie? Charges of first degree murder, date and time September 11, 23, 9:11 a.m.
And you're talking to me.
You. Just to make sure you have just to make sure you have your information.
I'm pretty sure you're talking to me. Come on now.
I mean, I'm just giving you information. I'm just making sure that you have it. I'm
Of
not.
course.
Okay, just making sure. Now, like I said before, and I said it again, I will say it once more. If you're here, you will be called as a witness. So, like I said before, please don't bust their case as it is. And yeah, 5 people actually, not bad. Not bad for jury. Not bad for like a jury or audience session. Nice. But yeah.
Reggie, sorry if I'm annoying you, by the way.
No.
Annoying? No, I'm not annoyed. I'm more annoyed about this freaking roach in my room I couldn't kill. It's like that's why I keep taking my headset off. I'm like afraid it's
Dude, I already killed like
I
5.
fucking hate this shit.
Dude.
I fucking hate these things. But no, I'm not annoyed. Don't worry.
All right.
All right.
Prosecution, come
Your
up.
Honor, we're ready to present evidence.
Yes, you may. Come up
Yes,
here.
as you can see, me and Casper, the friendly ghost is, and moist criticals that are so moist they turn into air. We have brought up proof of ownership over the material aluminum that was used to poison the poor wife that is not here today, Your Honor. As you can see, this proof of ownership, it is under the defendant's name, which I don't know her name, but I hope it's something like GTA 5 strippers shit. In this case, Your Honor, yeah, I'd like to show you hospital bill from the little wife that is, not here, dead as hell today. As you can see in these hospital bills, it shows from our doctor, Joe.M. Ow, my knuckles. Oh, I cracked my knuckles too hard.
I heard that.
Anyways, Your Honor, as you can see in the hospital bill by the doctor of Joe.M., they have done a lot of scans on the poor wife to figure out what seems to be the issue on why she keeps shitting very badly or not shitting at all. And as you can see, it shows that there was active metal in her system, specifically in her digestive area. Next thing I'd like to show, I'm going to show that one last because that one's a little goofy. This internet activity, Your Honor. As you can see, the defendant, aka the GTA 5 stripper whore, you see, has searched up on how many doses it takes to kill a human being its own, an adult human being.
Ooh.
Not only that, Your Honor, on the second page, she has searched up on basically any contacts where she can buy these aluminum from. My last and best funny piece, Your Honor. This is not her first time that she has done this. As you can see in her criminal record, she was known to become, and I quote,
Objection,
a
Your
serial
Honor.
killer.
Impermissible character evidence.
On what grounds?
Impermissible character evidence.
Define it,
You say
please.
it.
Define
Okay.
it. Define it, please. Just in case people are not too smart about.
Okay, so attempting to prove that they did in the past, therefore they're more likely to commit in the future, is a violation of that rule. In Drama Court.
You know what? I'm fine with this objection, Your Honor. It's up to your ruling, but in my opinion, this is very needed to know that this lady has done this many times. She has many charges of being a serial killer.
All right then. I mean, it's already been stricken anyway. So get the out of here. But
They called her
Wait,
Mrs. Lucky
yeah.
Charms, as you can see, back in prison.
oh my god.
What the fuck?
All right. Prosecution with that.
That's an actual.
Is that all of? Is that all
that'll
of
be
it?
Your Honor.
Okay. Defense. Are you
For the
willing?
Mary voice crew, that'll be it.
Okay. Defense. Are you willing to object to any of these evidence before they get submitted into record?
No, Your Honor.
All right then. Then let it be
No
record.
more objections.
Let the record be shown that the prosecution that provided these evidences are admitted into the record until such further notice. Defense, come up here to see your opening
Yes,
statement.
Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. If I can grab my evidence first, I'll present my opening statement first. But I like to gather my evidence first. That's typically where I handle that.
Yes, you may.
I'm crying under this VR mask.
Thank
I
you.
hope you know.
I'll be right back. Why are you crying?
I've done too many puns today.
Yes, mommy.
I'm literally coming my shorts right now. This is a really silly case.
All right, Potato.
That's right.
Fear, embrace, and feel the pleasure of Reginald's defense.
Oh, I'm waiting until Your Honor. I'm actually waiting until he starts moistening me up.
Moisten him up.
I want to evaporate in this bitch. I need this shit to get hot and stir
Yeah, Your Honor. He might, burn me so badly that I actually might start turning into clouds
You,
in this courtroom and
you know
fogging
what?
up.
You know what? Don't instead of calling Reginald, he should be called Reginut.
Give me a fucking ham.
You know what? He made a good point. Tiny Moist, we need to call him Reggie Nut.
He'll be Reggie. I'll be Reggie nutting I'll be Reggie nutting once he's done.
Oh my god, no.
Hell yeah, baby. You know what, everybody, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, after
You don't
this,
step on me.
I'm gonna buy everybody a moist burger from
Moist.
McDonald's. That's the sponsor today.
Moist burger from McDonald's.
The moist mac.
It's pretty smacking, Your Honor. We can't reveal everything, but we can give you a moist burger.
Oh my god, the freaking emotes. Cine, why the emotes?
You're doing some
Your Honor, someone sounded like Tom and Jerry and Jerry. I'm very concerned.
Let him be.
I hope you know, Your Honor, I did not plan on becoming moist critical for this damn court.
I mean, it's funny though. I don't.
chose any voice impression. I could have chose Yzma for fuck's sake.
So, I'm gonna pick Moist Critical for this. Woo! Let's go, baby!
Is that the bite of 87?
yeah, baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
Talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's pulling his cock out.
I got jump scared by my own face because I leaned back.
Oh.
All right, defense, are you ready? Oh. I swear, now that I think about it, if he's gonna pull out a fourth piece of
it's Skinny Moist.
hold up,
Yeah,
hold up, hold up. I just realized if Rage is gonna pull out four pieces of evidence, considering as a joke evidence, he better not say something that involves he-hos. I have a feeling he's gonna mention something about
I don't even
he-hos.
care, Your Honor. I'm having already much fun with this. I don't even care if I lose.
All right, defense, are you ready?
Apple cares more though.
If I could just have just a minute to just kind of get everything in my notes,
You have 10
I'll
seconds.
be good to go.
What the
Yeah,
fuck
baby,
is
read
going on?
everything over
Better
like a
start fixing
damn
it now.
Diary of the Whippy Kid shit.
This furry's beating up Charlie. I can't believe it.
Charlie bit my finger.
Furry's beating up Farley. How dare you?
Charlie,
You know what? You don't get a moist burger.
Charlie, get out of there, Charlie.
Someone throw a piece of G Fuel at him.
No, someone throw a can of prime at him. No, someone throw a can of prime at him.
No, Your Honor, we're not
Prime? No,
sponsored
we
by
want G
Prime,
Fuel.
so we're not saying that
We
name.
don't do Prime. What are you talking about?
We don't do Prime.
It's all about G Fuel, baby.
G Fuel.
Strawberry, G Fuel.
It's all about it. Yeah.
All right, are you ready, Reginald? Or do you still need to get one more minute to kill that roach?
Yeah, to kill the roach. Yeah, I don't know where that's
You wanna-
freaking me out. I don't know where he is, but
You know what? I hope
I-
the roach goes in your little sandwich. I hope it goes in your moist sandwich.
The moist burger.
but
The moist
yeah,
burger.
I should be I should be I should be good to go.
All right, defense, you may come up then and say your opening statement.
Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Sorry if I seem out of it, by the way. I'm like, it's really late and I'm tired. That's why I'm like not very energetic. Your Honor, opposing counsel, members of the gallery, I hope it pleases the court. Alrighty. So, first degree murder, my favorite. Remember what I
Of course it is.
mentioned? The law of first degree murder, all that legalese, all that mumbo jumbo about premeditation, malice of forethought, homicide. This is going to become very important during this case. I'm going to tell you why. Well, first off, as I always say, and as you know, I do not possess the burden of proof. That means they have to prove everything. I could sit back and do nothing. And that cannot be used against me. If they haven't proven their case beyond a reasonable doubt, then the only verdict that is applicable is a not guilty one. So, how am I going to present this case to you today? The way that this is going to be laid out for you is in two different main ways. One, it disproves the fact of the main cause of death. And two, you're going to learn a little bit about my client and his personal life. Unfortunately, in coroner, you have to go into people's personal life, but it's all in the greater good. So, first things first, you're going to learn about how my client, remember, everything that the state says in their opening statement is what they believe the evidence is going to show. What the evidence actually shows an entirely different story. You're going to learn about how my client actually was divorced with this individual. Not only divorced, but lived multiple states away and lived extremely far away from this individual, and it's been like that for a few years. You're going to learn about how the main cause of death in the autopsy report will show was actually blunt force trauma. And furthermore, you're going to learn about, remember that little old internet search history that caught your attention? You're going to learn about how that was 10 years ago and about how my client, as a part of researching for their job to be safe, as to not expose themselves to such material excessively or expose anybody else to such material excessively. You're going to learn about how that is an automatic search once you click a link when they're doing a test. And what all this is supposed to do is to instate reasonable doubt, because remember, it's the highest burden in the United States judicial system. It is any type of hesitation that you may have, and it must be a not guilty verdict because you'd rather let 10 guilty people walk than one innocent person get locked up. That's the way that the court system is set up, and that's how I'm going to be presenting this case to you. Is that if there is a single bit of hesitation what this absolutely will cause, then the only verdict is not guilty. Thank you for listening.
Alrighty, defense.
What I'm talking
Well,
about.
you got your opening statement. Present your evidence then.
Yes, Your Honor. So I actually forgot to mention this during my opening statement, but you're going to learn about how the ex-wife in this case actually had a eating disorder when it comes to eating the materials that the aluminum and the other materials. Honestly, can't remember off the top of my head. The gold, the aluminum. They have an eating disorder for this. That's how I ended up in their digestive system, and they had this from the up until their death all the way to going back to about 5 years prior, 10 years prior. Secondly, I believe what's best is the travel logs. The travel logs. My client divorced this individual, the person who's dead, and moved many states away. Moved 1,000 miles away. Moved many states away, and has been that way for the past 7 years. So, with that, you second to last have the university server. Now, the university server is more of that test. It has the link, and it links back to the prosecution's piece of evidence. It shows that link, that exact same search history, not only occurred 10 years prior, but it was a test, and it was a link on said test as for the study work. And when you click that link, that's what pops up. It searches that question, and that's as to the line of that test was as to the damage that those materials can cause and to bring awareness to such things for that particular job. Lastly, autopsy report, the main cause of death. This is extremely important for the homicide aspect, the killing of a human being by another human being. It shows that they were not killed by another human being. In fact, they were killed by blunt force trauma when they unfortunately was walking on a bridge, and the bridge had a bad railing. She ended up losing her footing, or his footing, and ended up unfortunately falling to their death, in which case a lawsuit was started as to the bridge. That's irrelevant, but that was the main cause of death. No, I believe there is nothing further. I appreciate you for listening.
All right.
Sounds pretty hot, Your Honor. I listened to every bit.
All right. Prosecution, do you have anything to object to these pieces of evidence before we get it submitted to the record?
No, Your Honor.
Alrighty then. Now time for witnesses. Prosecution, you have the first stand to come up.
Oh, even
Bring up.
better, Your Honor.
I give you props for being able to do that voice for so long.
I did use my voice impression for like a fucking hour. That one hurts.
Anyways, if I can, Your Honor, can I get Tiny Moist, up to the sand? He's gonna be
Tiny
relevant to the
Moist.
case.
Wait, Tiny Moist.
Where's my Tiny Moist? Yeah,
Tiny
Oh.
come up,
Moist.
Tiny Moist.
This Tiny
And
Moist.
if anybody is gonna come in, I will not hesitate to shoot you more than a GTA 5 stripper.
Yeah.
Your Honor, his Big Moist, Skinny Moist would like to assist Tiny Moist along.
Sure.
He would like to carry him. He's there to carry him, Your Honor.
Anyways, let me see.
I'm very tiny.
Alright, Moist. You gotta
Alright,
get
come
up here.
on.
Yeah,
Come
just
on, Moist.
You gotta get over
Come
to
on,
the
Moist.
chair,
You
right?
gotta lift me up.
Come on,
Just
Moist.
lift me up.
No, we gotta brief you in,
Yeah.
Moist. We gotta brief you in, Moist.
Alright, there you
Tiny
go.
Moist, you're about to
There you go.
evaporate. We gotta brief you
Lower me
in.
down. Oh.
Lower him down.
Alright, we gotta get in
Alright,
here. Open the door.
alright, get in.
Well, why are you holding a gun?
I opened the door for you.
Hold on, I'll lock the door. There we go.
All right, Mr. Sonic respawn.
Jesus fucking
Miss-
Christ.
Mr. Moist respawn. Mr. Normal Moist.
Aww. Can't stay in here? Man.
You'll come. You'll come.
Kinda not flaky.
You'll
It's
come.
kinda not flaky pussy fart. What the fuck? Anyways.
All right, fine. Fine.
Respawn.
I'll let you. I'll let you stay. I'll let you stay only because you have to pick up the Tiny Moist. Because it's Tiny Moist.
And
Oh.
as we can.
Oh, you're lagging real bad. Sonic, you're lagging real bad. You are lagging real bad. Yes, you. Yes, you. You're lagging real bad.
Am I lagging?
Are you fine now?
Am I still
Okay.
lagging?
Nope. Now you're fine. Now you're
Okay.
fine. I'll say I'll let you stay. Oh no, he died in the midst of fire. Oh no.
Damn.
Damn.
I would say at least he didn't die by freaking getting posed by.
Oh God, you will never forget that case.
I will never forget that case. I made that case. I made that case. I'm happy to. I'm proud as I'm proud I made that case. Even though I lost it, I'm proud I made that case and I made content.
That freaking case, man. Gosh damn.
How'd it
Here you
climb?
go, Tiny Moist.
All right.
Hey, it's me.
Yes,
Moist.
Big Moist is here. Yeah,
Okay.
baby, Large Moist is here.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
my god, it's large moist.
Okay. Anyways, I believe
It's Large Moist, baby.
I believe we are. I believe we are.
Moistiverse.
I believe we are set here now, Tiny, Mr.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Mr. Tiny Moist. As seeing we don't have a bailiff, anyways, I'll just auto swear you in as
Your
it
Honor,
is.
if I may, I'll swear him in
on God,
as
for real.
the Medium Moist. Medium Moist, stand on the Bible.
Yeah, standing on Bible.
All right. You swear to tell
He
the
sounds
truth,
pretty-
nothing but the truth, or else we're gonna take away your Fortnite privileges.
Oh.
No, no, my Fortnite privileges. I'm gonna cry. I need my V-Bucks.
It actually sounds
Very well,
pretty
Your Honor.
close to Charlie.
I tell the truth.
He sounds
Alright.
exactly like Charlie.
All
Yeah,
right,
my
Your
name's
Honor.
Charlie.
He's
Alright.
been sworn in.
You may not question your witness.
So, Tony Moist, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. Get ready. First of all, what's your
Okay.
name and tell me your relevance to this case? Tony Moist.
Well, medium Charlie, I gotta let you know.
Charlie.
I'm Tiny Charlie. I was named after
Oh,
Tiny
that's a
Charlie the
surprise, Your Honor.
Third,
He's Tiny Charlie.
and my mommy died. That's how I'm here.
Tiny Charlie, if I may say, you're saying that
Yeah.
the lady who died is your mother.
My mommy,
That's your
Yeah.
mommy, okay. Your Honor, that's his
my
mommy.
mommy. That's my mommy,
Alright.
or it was my mommy.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
I
that.
don't know what happened. I
I'm sorry to
miss
hear
my
that.
mommy.
Apologies for getting off track, Your Honor, and
That's fine.
I'm gonna piss
I'll
my
continue.
jorts, I swear.
So,
I'm crying. I'm scared.
We saw Tiny Charlie. I'm sorry, dude, you're scared.
Yeah.
But on
Hey.
this day, on the murder, September
Yeah.
11, you remember this morning,
Uh-huh.
Tiny Charlie?
Oh man, the morning. Well, my
Yeah.
babysitter was there, and my mommy before she was
Wait,
gonna
wait,
go
wait.
to work. Huh?
I was
What?
gonna ask if you can, recap the situation, like how we speedrun Granny 3 times.
Oh my god, yeah, this shit was so fucking funny. Now let me tell you, my mommy was there. She was like, "Hey, your new babysitter's here." I was like, "Babysitter? I'm a big boy. I can play Fortnite all by myself. I don't need no babysitter." But anyway, the babysitter was kind of cool looking, so I was like, "Oh, maybe this shouldn't be so bad." So next thing you know, my mommy was about to go to work, but she didn't eat anything, so she asked the babysitter to be silly and get some cereal. But I looked away. I will admit it. I looked away. I was too busy looking at my phone to play Fortnite Mobile. Uh, I had to help John Wick and give him my credentials to my mommy's card so I can get the golden scar. It was really cool looking. But after a while, my mommy didn't feel so good when she came back from work. I don't know why, but she had like stomach pain and wasn't doing too good, and Daddy had to like help mommy go
Question,
go to
Tiny,
the
Moist,
hospital.
Tiny Moist. I have a question.
Yeah,
Did you think your mommy happened to be pregnant or anything related? You think you were gonna get another Tiny Moist?
there was gonna be another one.
Did you
No,
think you were? I would say.
I don't know. I didn't think. Oh, this sucks.
No, you didn't think of it.
No.
Very well. You can continue, Tiny Moist.
Well, honestly, I'm not really sure. It's just that my mommy had like stomach pain. She was going oochie ouchies. My belly hurts, and I was like, oh no, mommy, are you okay? And then Daddy was like, we gotta go. We get into my not my puppy's fucking oh I don't know the little
Your
tech's
Honor,
car, and we
I
go to
hate
the
to do so,
hospital.
but I'm gonna object to narrative.
I will sustain that. Please, Big Moist, or Mr. Tiny Moist, I'm gonna need you to get right to the point.
Medium Moist, Your Honor.
Right to the
Alright,
point. Well, my mom
right
is
to the
dead.
point, man.
The end.
Alright, I am gonna run this bathroom. I'll be right back. About 30, 45 seconds.
I'm really upset about this. Why are you laughing at my mom? I'm laughing. You're such an asshole.
I'm
What the
sorry.
fuck, man?
I'm laughing at my own dumbass case.
You're such an asshole.
Tiny Moist, I'm sorry, Tiny Moist.
You're
I'm
laughing at my
sorry.
mom.
No.
I can't believe this shit. I'm literally gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go to x.com and I'm gonna tweet about this. I swear.
Wait, don't do it, don't do it. Don't do it.
Alright, fine, I won't do it.
I'm sorry, I
You-
was
you-
joking, I was joking.
oh. Why are we here? My mom is dead. Where's my dad?
Wait. That's what I was gonna ask Tiny Moist. As Medium Moist. What was the babysitter like? Wait, I
Well-
wanna ask one more question before that. Hold on. Did she look
Yes.
like a GTA 5 stripper?
See, my mommy didn't want me
Objection
playing
relevance.
GTA 5.
We can match up, the defendant in the cell.
I can't deny that they look like a baddie, but due to relevance,
she
I
was
don't
the
think my
baddie.
mom
Wait,
would
hold on.
appreciate it if I played GTA 5 in her household. I think I would have been beat.
Hold up for a second.
Alright.
Continue. Defense.
Big Moist!
Oh, I objected as to relevance, as to if they look like a GTA 5 stripper.
You see, I'm trying to piece together, trying to. Sonic, at the moment, we can't get you in, Skinny Moist. I'm sorry.
Well, that's my dad.
I don't think I can do 2 witnesses, Your Honor. I don't think we can, so we're only dealing with Tiny Moist.
Okay. It's me.
Anyways,
Boys.
so Tiny Moist,
Tiny
what was the
Charlie.
babysitter like, in the house, This
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Really?
They seemed
Oh,
pretty cool.
ru-
Oh,
We
what
played
was
a
the
little
ruling?
bit of Fortnite together.
I mean,
Oh, what was the ruling on the GTA 5 stripper part, Your Honor?
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. What about that?
I'll sustain it, but please continue.
Oh, okay.
All Charlies
Where
in the
was-
courtroom, by the way. I suggest you please sit down, all Charlies. Don't sit on the bench.
You're
though, you might
overwhelming me.
get a
I'm being
splinter.
overstimmed.
I'm
You guys are like
sorry.
NPCs in TikTok right now. I need you guys to
I'm
like
sorry.
calm it down a little bit.
Yeah, Yeah,
I'm literally gonna piss my shit in my jorts if I can't like calm
Don't
down.
piss on
I'm
your Jord. Don't
overstimmed.
piss on your J's,
No.
Charlie. You might crease them. Anyways,
My
let's
J's. No.
continue the questioning.
I wouldn't want to do that.
So,
Oh yeah,
Charlie,
yeah.
who was the babysitter like? Like I stated, you know, what was his
I
baddie like?
thought I'd. Well, they were. I'm like 10 years old. What are you talking about, Betty?
The baddie that you said in your words, Charlie. Tiny Moist.
Yeah, you're right. My mommy wouldn't appreciate these words coming out of my mouth. Alright, well,
I'm sorry.
I'll admit it. I was sprung when I saw that chick. Oh, my mom. Ooh, I swear, even my dad must have been, had a little special time with the babysitter because there was only some times where I really didn't see her very often, and when Daddy would come home. But, that's all I really know. I was playing Fortnite
You're
in,
10.
the living room.
So I want to say.
Why would you
this
get a
one more thing.
boner? You're 10. Anyways, hi, I'm here.
Skinny Charlie, I need you to leave. I'm gonna need
That's
you
really-
to exit the court and
Stop being mean to me. You're bullying me right now, I swear to God. You better stop this shit right
What I
now.
do?
Oh, shit,
Sonic,
sorry, I
Sonic,
didn't mean to
Sonic,
swear. My mommy's
Sonic,
not here.
Can you pick up
Sonic. I appreciate it. Yeah, please. Anyways,
I'd appreciate if you stop messing with my books, sir. That's not really the pog view. Thank you,
Poggers?
sir. Don't do that,
You know,
sir.
Porkers is gonna be a
or else I
new
will
Smokey,
announce
don't
that
do
Charlie
that.
needs to go after you.
Spunky, don't do that, please. Anyways,
I love how you're
now
like
then,
using
one
telekinesis
more
to move
question.
the books. That's what it
Yeah,
looks
Yes,
like.
I'm just pretty epic
it's
gamer.
aggressive.
It's a thing we Charlies get.
all right. Anyways, prosecutor, are you done with
Yeah.
questioning the witness by any chance, or do you still have more to go?
I have one more. I still have one more question. So Charlie, what was your
Yeah.
babysitter like whenever your mom was around?
When my mom was around?
Yeah, you know.
I don't know. The babysitter used to give like weird, mean glances to mommy behind her back. It's kind of like one of those stink eyes, you know. You know when someone like says something real stupid and you just wanna say some things behind their back, you know. Just you shake your fist and you were like nuh-uh. Oh shucks. Oh it was vile.
All right.
Man, that was
Your
about it.
Honor. So, what kind of stink eye we talking about, little Charlie? Like,
Well, I mean,
you
like, it was
taking
one of
a shit
those where
stink eye?
it was more, yeah, I mean, it was pretty aggressive. I mean, if you're constipated. But, I mean, it was one of those where the one eyebrow's straight up and the other straight down. So you can really tell they're giving him a really good glare. Like, they're having a good look at you from behind. I mean, ooh. It boils my blood.
Charlie.
That was my mommy. she was
Your
looking
Honor,
at.
as you know, little Charlie has stated, the babysitter has given various rude remarks towards the mother, aka the bombastic side eye and the rock glance, which is very aggressive in my book. I don't know about anybody else's book, but if someone gave you an aggressive bombastic side eye, I would take that as a threat. I wouldn't give them, any
I was
GPO.
quivering in my shorts.
Sure.
I
Prosecutor, I
even dropped
believe you.
my
It even
Fortnite
scared Tiny
controller.
Charlie, Your Honor.
Prosecution.
Oh, I was shaking.
Yeah, if you're done. Oop. Hello.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Oh,
prosecution's
whoopsies.
done. Defense, you have the privilege to
Thank you.
cross-examine the witness.
Alright.
Very much.
Kill him.
Yeah, press witness, Your Honor.
Kill him hard.
Kill him.
End the
What?
suffering.
May I press witness?
Yes, you may.
Huh?
Alrighty.
Execute Order 66.
Alrighty.
Oh shit, sorry. I slipped.
Alright. Tiny Charlie, you
Give me the-
testified that the reason why you're on the stand is because your mommy died, right?
My mommy is dead, and I'm really upset about it. I'm livid.
And that's because your mommy unfortunately tripped off of a bridge and died, correct?
Fucking what?
Correct.
Excuse my French. I was shocked. No.
No.
They had stomach cramps.
Mm.
Last time I seen them.
Tiny Charlie,
They were
would
in
it
a car with
surprise you
those.
that her official cause of death was blunt force trauma due to tripping off of a bridge
I can't fucking
with
read.
no railing? Would that
Tiny
would that
Charlie
surprise
can't read
you
because
if
of his
that
neck.
was in fact on the autopsy report? Would that surprise you?
That would surprise me. They were in the fucking car. Oh, sorry, my French. I'm livid. I'm so upset right now. I think this is baloney. I don't believe you.
You don't
I'm
believe
real
me.
upset about this.
Don't speak in French at them. They don't understand.
I'm
They don't
sorry.
understand your pain,
It
Tiny.
slips. I'm just. I'm so upset about the loss
Your
of
Honor,
mommy.
one question out of character.
And-
Are we
and-
getting second witnesses or no?
You can, but depending on what the situation is.
Continue.
All right, and Tiny Charlie, would it surprise you that the defendant who's involved in this case actually lived many, many states away, lived over 1,000 miles away during the time that this crime happened? Would that surprise you?
Oh no, they usually come by every like weekend, so that's really shocker.
Okay,
I told you we play Fortnite together.
you play Fortnite together.
That's how I get my V-Bucks.
And that's how you get your V-Bucks. Jesus Christ.
It's my
Okay.
hush money supposedly.
And
His hush money.
And in fact, your mommy had a tendency to herself consume aluminum, correct?
No. What? That sounds like crazy.
Okay, you testified
I
no.
think
However, would it surprise you that a psychiatric evaluation actually shows that she has an eating disorder for such things,
I still
and
can't
that
fucking
she
read.
actively does that? Would that surprise you?
That would
Tony
be an
Moore can't
absolute
read. Use a
shock.
paperback.
That would be an absolute shocker. However,
You're
you
gonna
just
have to read it to
testified
him
to
like a
otherwise, now
statement.
wouldn't you? Didn't you?
The fuck are you? What? Huh?
However, you just testified otherwise, didn't you?
That my mommy eats fucking metal? Oh, I'm sorry, I keep swearing. I'm just
Yeah,
upset.
you
Pardon
just
your French,
testified
Tiny
other than
Moist.
that, didn't you? Despite the piece of evidence showing that she does, in fact, have an eating disorder for that and actively does it.
This doesn't seem really right. I think I would recall if I said my mommy eats metal, but that doesn't sound really right at all.
Tiny Charlie, I understand,
This is a
and
really
you
scary
would
man.
agree. I understand, and
Your Honor,
in
I'd like
fact,
to make
I
an
would
I'm
agree.
beginning to
objection.
piss myself.
In what?
Objection for what?
Okay, there's an objection.
I feel threatened.
This is gonna be. I don't
He's
know,
making me
think
say
I'm gonna
things.
do this objection right, but you know what, Your Honor, we're gonna do this because we're epic pod gamers. This is
Hell yeah.
argumentative. He has shown that she may have a eating disorder, but we do not know. And actually, not even don't.
I've
We
never
do
seen my
know
mommy
because
have an
Tiny
eating disorder.
Charlie has stated
What
in
is a
this court, Your
disorder?
Honor, and with the second witness that will be here soon, the large Charlie, that this woman has not eaten any part of aluminum, not in front of her kids, not ever stated, which we will bring Big Charlie to show that not even anywhere else. This woman is a
Well-
recovering person.
All right, Your Honor, the question is not argumentative. It is posed as a question. It is part of the impeachment process. All I asked was,
feel like
would it
he's trying to
surprise
make me
you?
say
I'm not
things.
arguing with the witness. I'm simply impeaching them on the process of would it surprise them that they
He's using big
testified
words, I'm scared.
something that contradicts to a physical piece of evidence
Sorry, Tiny
that
Charlie, I'm
says
scared.
that contradicts their testimony, or that their testimony contradicts the document. Simply a question. It's not argumentative.
Alright, it was a good try.
It's not arguing with the witness.
I know, but it was a good try, but overruled on the prosecution side.
Alright, that's
Well,
pretty
so
fine, Your Honor.
I could see
It's
some
not pretty
objection.
pod gaming, but it's fine.
Okay. And
There's too many people
I
staring at me, I'm
understand that I could not imagine the loss of losing your mother, but you would agree that you want to, if your mother was killed by someone, if you believe that your mother was killed by someone, you would want to get justice, now wouldn't you? Of course you would, right?
I would be really upset, but I'm not sure what I would, do because I'm still grieving.
Well, I
My
say,
dad has to
would
pat me on my back and tell me, "Chin up, son."
you would agree
gonna get
that
that
you
new
would
voice
want
burger.
justice, correct?
I mean, yeah.
If you
Justice?
if you truly believe that it was a person who caused that
Batman
act,
said
you'd want
justice
justice.
before.
Yeah, you'd want justice, and you would go great extents to achieve that justice if you could, correct?
But he beats people. I like playing Fortnite.
Say, Charlie, you would
I'm not
agree
like
that,
Batman.
of course, you would go to great extents to be able to achieve that justice. Now, wouldn't you, for your mommy, correct?
For my mommy, I want her not to be dead.
Well, that does not answer my question. I understand that, but
What's
it
your
doesn't answer my question. You would
I don't get
agree
it.
that, okay,
What?
you would agree that you would go to great extents to be able to achieve justice and put the
Great
monster
extents?
behind
Let me
such
speak in his
What are you
acts.
language,
implying?
Reggie. Let me speak in his
I
language.
don't get it. Alright.
Tiny Moist. So basically,
Yeah.
he's trying to say, if someone took over your Amazon Prime Gaming Prime account, would you want to really go deeper into it and try to recover it? And not only that, to take, find that person and sue them.
I don't know how to sue people, but if they were to take my Amazon Prime, I would be really upset. I would be, I would be kicking and fisting right now. I swear. I'll throw a little hissy fit. I'll be outraged. Oh, get so upset. Not sure what I'll do,
That's what
but
he's
Yeah.
basically
cry
trying to
about it.
say.
I know that much. Well, I'm a little boy.
Yeah, so
I can't
my
really do
question
anything
is
about it.
more my question is more posed that you would go extremely far to be able to achieve said justice for against someone who you believe wronged your mother. Now, wouldn't you?
Take pictures, do it after the
I
trip.
mean, sure.
Let me pose.
Sure. Okay, Your Honor, I got nothing further.
Good.
Make
Alrighty.
sure you get 2 more.
With that in mind, Dr.
That's a
NPC,
crazy man.
you are free to
Thank you.
go.
Tiny Moist,
NPC.
you may
I'm
be-
Tiny Moist.
Oh,
No,
that's
it's
right, Tiny
Moist, Your
Moist.
Honor.
Sorry, Tiny Moist, you are free to leave.
Come on,
Oh,
Charlie.
okay.
You gotta go.
Now with this in mind, usually,
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa. I'm okay. I didn't break anything, I swear.
continue. Honorable Judge. Juicy
you okay?
case.
no, I'm wondering. Oh, you want to open the gate? Okay,
Yes,
Oh,
so
yeah.
Tiny Moist can leave.
okay, there we go.
Your,
Bruh.
Your Honor, my
Oh, sorry, I had to drop the people. Who walked in the court like that without permission? Literally.
Your Honor, I'm here for another court case.
I know. Just wait, cause we're almost done here as it is, or
Well,
maybe
I should
so.
be in here. I committed war crimes.
Sorry, but oh. Anyways, Potato Reginald, get in here, please.
Your Honor, I have a second witness, if I may, to bring up to the court.
Yes.
All right.
so
I would like to call over Big Moist, Large Charlie. Please come up to the stand.
Moist.
Who's Big Moist?
He's the Big Moist is right there.
Oh,
He's the
that's him.
moistiest
I
one
see.
out of the moisters.
Okay, that's him. I thought it was like, oh,
He's
okay.
one of the moisty Charlies.
All right. Big Moist, do you need to
Good
be?
day, everybody. My name's Charlie.
Do you need to be?
All
Do you
right,
need to
Charlie,
be briefed
we're gonna
or
have
what?
to brief you in. Come here.
Oh, I see.
Come here, Charlie. I need to brief you in on the case.
I swear,
Yeah.
if they have a third witness that involves a giant Charlie,
That's the biggest Shirley of them all. What are you talking about?
and best part, tomorrow I'm going to the beach. Heck yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, Sunny's raising her hand.
Cindy's raising her hand. Yeah, I don't see it. What do you want? Oh,
Bruh.
it says you give me the Markiplier gun. You seriously kidding me?
Your Honor, I just want to say that I hope that whenever you go to the beach, you get sand in your fucking ice cream.
Damn.
Okay.
God,
You-
that's worse than my fucking war
Okay,
crimes.
that hurts my feelings. I'm depressed now.
Your
I'm
Honor,
really
I'm
shaking
sorry
and
to hear
crying
that. I
right now.
hope you have a nice day at the beach.
Thank you. At least someone who is a complete.
I'm a fucking maniac. I killed 1,599 people. I should be in here.
I don't believe it, but okay.
Oh, it's him. Okay.
Big Moist is ready to testify here today. If I may swear him in first, Your Honor.
Yes, you may.
All right, Big Moist, I'm gonna put this under your left hand. You
Thank
swear
you.
to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, and swear to God, if you don't tell the truth, your Prime gaming account will be taken away.
I swear.
All right, Your Honor, he's briefed in.
All right. Question your witness.
All right, Big Moist, if we may, we would like a name and your relevance to the case, Big Moist.
My name is Charlie, and I am the older brother of that little guy right over there. I am also a worker of the same company.
So you work the same job as your mommy?
Yes.
Okay, so we just got this clarified, Your Honor. He's the big bro. He's the big guy, Tiny Moist.
I see.
So can you just recall to me, Big Moist, on what happened this morning?
This morning, she was eating some Lucky Charms. And then,
cereal.
she up and croaked. It was very sad.
Up and croaked.
Yeah, kind of a
elaborate in
honestly.
case elaborate a bit in case Mr. Reggie needs any extra information.
Oh, you're talking about the aluminum dosage, of course. Honestly,
Oh my
kind of a skill
God.
issue.
So, what was your mom like since, in work, since you both worked at the same place? Did she go to work with you that day?
Yes, she did. She was complaining about having stomach pains for some reason. She just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it,
Your Honor,
pardon
I'm
my
gonna
French.
Go ahead and actually withdrawn.
Okay, continue.
Alright. So
There
your
was
mommy
exceptions,
complained
withdrawn.
about stomach pains and she wouldn't shut the fuck up about it?
Yeah, that was mommy.
Sounds like mom.
So she did this the entire day, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, Big Moist. Also, I would like to know, what was your babysitter like, And I would like to know if we match the right description of GTA 5 stripper. Does she look like one to you, Big Moist?
Yeah, she was pretty bad, honestly. She kind of looked like Pixie from that one strip club in GTA 5. She was low key
That's
bad.
pretty
They had
poggers,
to
bro.
hit that.
That was pretty poggers. What was the, babysitter like, Because from Tiny Moist's description, she was very weird around your dad. They went together a lot.
Yeah,
apparently.
it was pretty obvious they were boning. I kind of just stayed out of it because she was obviously a rundown kind of tramp. Use goods, use goods.
Speculation.
You know what,
Lack of
Your Honor?
foundation.
It will add up soon. It would add up soon, Your Honor. I promise you. As Big
let's
Medium Moist, it will add up soon.
Let's continue. Let's
Yeah,
continue
it's
on.
also speculative and lack of foundation as to how
I'm
the
just
witnesses know
answering the
that. It's not
questions.
relevant as if they were boning or not.
Okay, then. Sustained.
The bony
Daddy
part.
seemed to really
Very
be
well.
around the babysitter a lot. I don't know, man. I was playing my Fortnite.
Can I get back to
Apologies,
my
Your
granny
Honor, for
speedruns
Tiny
yet?
Moist. Not yet, Big Moist. I know we speedrun it 4 times. That's why we got 4 pieces. But
Absolutely.
I'd like to say, from Tiny Moist's perspective, he said she kept giving her the bombastic side eye to your mummy. What was the babysitter like around your mom?
I'm gonna object, Your Honor. Leading is feeding the witnesses information as for their answer.
That's my fault. That's my fault. That's my fault. It was a misinput. A misinput.
Oh no.
You shut the fuck up.
He's pulling his cock out.
It was a misinput.
Your Honor, I've been told by a random furry in a cell to shut the fuck up. I'm officially gonna kill myself now and doing it live on Twitch.com
Why not Facebook?
right after this case. You know what? You're right, Charlie. And Facebook. After this case, Your Honor. Anyways, what do you rule over this, Your Honor?
Damn. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna overrule that.
Different question then.
No,
Yeah.
overruled means that you can ask a question.
Huh?
No, it has to be a different one, Big Moist. Big Moist, I think you're too moist in the head.
That's if the objection was sustained, not overruled.
Oh.
Last time I went.
Yeah. So okay.
You're on-
So to get back on track, the objection was as to lead or what was it? It was for the feeding information part, and if he says overruled, that means the question can be asked. And if it's sustained, that means the question cannot be further asked.
Alright,
So
thank you,
my
Big Moist,
objection as
for
to what
moistening me up.
feeding information. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright, so, Big Moist, what was the babysitter like, around your mother?
It was obvious that they were giving each other the stink eye. They may have not been fighting physically, but mentally they were having the battle of the century. It was like Goku and
Oh my
Vegeta up
God.
in this shit.
Oh my god, they're in
I
Fortnite.
can't believe
know
it.
them.
I'm glad you do, Tiny Moist. Now then,
I have.
I'd like to ask
that's
one
my
more
fourth
question. You
game.
know, Tiny Moist, not Tiny Moist, Big Moist. Apologies. Well, you know, all us Charlies look pretty handsome. I'm sorry we got confused up. What was your babysitter like around you?
She kind of treated me the same way she treated my dad, only she didn't act upon her urges, I'd say.
All right. You know, thank you. Thank you, Big Moist. I don't think I have any more questions, Your Honor. As Medium Moist.
Absolutely.
You're gonna be
Alrighty.
questioned, by
Alright.
the way, Big Moist, by Reggie.
Okay, okay.
The prostitutions are done, Your Honor.
Alright, defense cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, Charlie, couple of questions for you. I'm gonna get right to the nitty gritty. You testified that that the babysitter, as you stated, died. You said croaked, and you're referring to the fact that they died after eating some cereal. Isn't that correct? Some Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms, yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
I'm gonna point out the same. I'm gonna point out the same thing. Would
Wait.
it surprise you that in fact their main cause of death was actually tripping off of the bridge and blunt force trauma? Would that surprise you?
To be honest, I wasn't told about this.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Big Moist.
You weren't told about it. Okay. So, however, you just testified otherwise from that, didn't you?
I mean, I fucking said it, duh.
Yeah, you said it. And in fact, I don't even have a lot of questions for this. I don't even need a lot of questions for this. Bear with me one moment. Let me. Is this something that's important to bring out?
I gave the
Nah,
jury
you
an
know,
option. If
I
you
don't
we're
see
gonna
a
give them
reason.
moist
I don't see a
burgers.
reason to have any more questions. I don't see a reason.
Absolutely.
God
No more
damn.
Honestly, I'm
Alright
kind
then.
of
Big Moist, can you get me a G Fuel? I'm gonna be thirsty after this.
Divine Peach G Fuel, my own flavor, absolutely.
Alrighty. Okay, so
Yes,
Big
sir.
Moist, you can now respawn or get out of the court.
Here you go, Big
Alright.
Moist.
Here, by using
Alright,
the
let me
Big
get out.
Moist,
I'm
you're
sorry,
kinda a little too
I'm
big.
sorry, I'm too wide.
here, by using the power of Facebook and by the power of what is it, G Fuel, I open this door and you will just walk out miraculously. Boom.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Hell yeah.
How's it going? How's it going?
I love it.
There we go.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah, I'm
go.
doing great. How about you?
Anyways, defense.
I'm doing
Do you have
No,
any
I'm
witness to
glad I'm
present or
making
no?
Reggie at least chuckle.
I miss mom.
I miss mom too.
Yes, I do. Your
Reggie actually bringing a witness?
Yeah, I know it's
Oh
pretty
my
rare.
god. That's pretty
Two
buggers.
witnesses, why would I not bring in my own? Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? We also have Neek here. You're also a very good witness. Kim is also a very
Just pick whoever you want to pick. Just pick who you want to pick.
I gotta fucking get my.
I was about to say, this case is not about winning for me, Reggie. It's about making you giggle as shit. Giggly more than your fucking panties.
Alrighty. Which one of you guys would want to
Oh,
witness? Which
God.
one of you guys want to spectate? If you want to spectate, you can please come down.
I'm
If you
sorry
wanna
your
actually
mom's
be a
dead.
witness,
Reggie, you do realize,
Reggie,
you can have two witnesses too.
Okay.
I allowed them to have two, in that matter.
Yeah, you can have two witnesses, man. I don't really give a
I
shit.
can't have two witnesses. I would have to think
That sounds
as
more
to.
like Fighter Souls right there.
You don't have to, but you
Pick one, you'll
can.
make
It's an
like
option. You know, Reggie.
1,600 kill. Pick one.
Yeah, of course.
Reaction to that
I'll have you know, I'm
You have the
You know
cute,
what?
you have
You
the
know
cute ego right there, and you have the deadliest lawyer right there that you ever seen.
Cute anime chick and that
Alrighty.
fucking thing.
It's an e-girl.
I mean,
Ew, gross.
it's an e-girl.
Ew. That's worse than fucking furries.
Whoa, we don't tolerate like that, Rex. We respect our e-boys and
That's
e-girls.
why I'm in jail.
What the hell did he just say?
Faggot.
Damn.
Hey, who you
Whoa.
calling
That's
faggot,
why I'm in the
motherfucker?
jail. That's why I'm in here.
Oh, you gotta watch what you're saying, bro.
Oh, don't say. Whoa. We'll get canceled, boys. We'll get canceled.
But don't
Our
worry.
Prime Gaming
Stop it,
accounts
you're
will be
tearing
taken
his
away. Don't do
family
it.
Okay,
Oh my god.
you know what?
Honestly.
I think I'll go ahead and give Neekson a chance.
All right, Nixon, get in
I
here.
never get to call you as a witness.
I'm still a young boy.
Oh no.
We'll go.
I haven't met this person yet, Your Honor. I would like to say that, but I can't wait to see him in action. Just
Hey,
like, you know,
Your
me
Honor, while they're
fucking,
in the evidence room, can I have an appointed
their
lawyer,
mother.
maybe prosecution?
What?
Hey, you. Yes, you. Yes, potatoes.
What?
You know what? Hey, little dude in the crowd over there. Yo.
That's Little Moist. Just
Little moist.
Tiny Moist.
Tiny moist. Hey, do you want to be
What?
my prosecution?
Oh, Your Honor,
You
he's
call me an
requesting us.
e-girl
us more
again,
people.
and I swear to God, I will kick your face
Cinnamon, you're a
in.
lovely lady. You're not an e-girl.
You're an e-girl. You're the reason why men kill themselves.
What the heck?
Honestly.
Damn.
That is not.
That's a good. I'm gonna use that
because I was
combat.
All right,
fucking
fine.
angry.
All right, fine. You're
I
all right,
thought-
fine.
I,
You are not an
listen,
e-girl.
I
You're an
didn't think that was-
e-woman.
Listen, here's the thing. I didn't think that was because I look like an e-girl.
Skank.
Whoa!
Damn,
Stop!
okay.
That was a
Come
good
on.
one. I can't lie. That was
All
a
right,
good
fine.
one.
Sydney, you are not an e-girl. You're an e-woman. Did you-
Dang.
No.
Oh my god, no way.
Honestly, Your Honor, I wasn't really gonna represent any law attorney today. I was really just gonna say I represent myself until I realize I'm representing Drunken Dragons.
Yeah.
Stupid ass e-girl.
Whoa! Again, stop! Come on, man. Come on.
I think he's
No,
being
you know what's funny
racist.
about all
Racist
this?
was
You know,
Reginald's
hot
fault.
gamers. I'm not really Charlie. I'm actually a chick.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's pulling his cock
I'm
out.
pulling my cock out. It's a misinput. It's a misinput.
You stupid bitch. You know what? That's it. I'm
Man,
turning
this
you into
world's
a
really
man.
turning out to
You
be
like it or not.
The world I didn't think
Forcefully.
I'd be in. I'm scared.
Sorry,
cut your
little Charlie, that
mean
you had to
wiener
go
off.
through this.
My fucking mom is dead. I can't believe this shit.
Yeah, my mom's
That's a
dead too.
fat fucking L, kid. Get over it. I banged
I
your
know,
mother.
You know what? I
before she
fucked my
died,
mom,
too.
Charlie, and now she's dead.
Oh my god.
What?
I banged your
What?
mom.
Huh? What? Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say Charlie. I was gonna say something in Charlie voice, but I couldn't. I was laughing too hard.
I banged your mom before she died. I was doing her over the bridge by accident.
Yeah, I kind of fucked my mom so hard, bro, that she drank G Fuel before she died.
Whoa.
I can't fucking
Man, I don't
believe this
get-
shit. I didn't think.
Can we just get this
what
stupid
the-
ass
Your Honor, I
case
didn't think
done?
my case would go this far. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm actually
Just say
shocked
you're
it has
dropping all
gone
the
this far.
charges.
I was waiting for
problem
him to call mistrial already.
I'm jumping up and down.
solved. Quit
Yeah,
throwing
I'm
stuff at
happy
me,
to.
bitch.
Don't.
like,
You're gonna
three,
cause an
probably.
earthquake, Charlie. Calm down.
I'm excited.
You're gonna
Never
cause
again,
an
why
earthquake,
would you do
Charlie.
that? You ain't getting it back.
Are we getting
I
moist
don't
max
know,
after this?
but I'm just like
No.
jumping.
You missed.
Oh, okay. I
No.
can't believe this shit. I'm not sure who K. Iller is, but apparently they added me and then they want to get in.
Yeah.
This is untrustworthy, and I'm getting rid of them for my friends. I have no idea who they are.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
job,
gonna,
Charlie. Stay safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
Your Honor, I didn't think you would
defend
expect this case to be about pouring the milk before the cereal.
This seems to be.
Damn.
I was gonna add an extra charge
a
of
trap. This
what's
might
it
not be a
called?
trustworthy person. We should probably.
Can I
I was
get
gonna
a
add
letter to jail,
an extra
please?
charge, Your
might
Honor,
do,
for not only
something
first degree murder
unpredictable.
but psycho lady, but that might have
I'm
helped them
gonna
out too much,
Pokeball.
so I didn't do that.
Stupid ass
Into
e-girl.
what? What
I have
poke
no
you?
idea yet.
Oh, okay. You can just feel it in your
Call me an
bones, right?
e-girl one more time.
Yep.
She'll cut
Oh
your
my
dick
god, the
off.
yeah.
Bible!
My
This
favorite
is
thing.
gonna evolve, brother.
Potato,
You
can I
just-
have the gun,
you give me a
please?
quote from the Bible?
I don't have the gun.
And then God said, "Let there
Respawn
be
it.
light."
Your Honor,
Oh my
I can't
god, no
spawn
way.
it. He has to. And if I spawn it, it's gonna
I think
respawn
that
the
was how
evidence.
I was birthed, you know, they were like, let there be light, then,
Yo.
oh, I was alive. What?
Yes.
Where the hell's the
The
gun?
gun go.
The gun? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Gun? Is it the golden scar that helped me
Oh, no.
with John Wick in Fortnite?
Check over there.
You know what, Your Honor? What I am gonna ask Your Honor, if you're clipping this, I would like you to send me the video, so I can send it to my other Charlies.
My Fuck your fault.
Oh my god.
You're lucky I didn't do Penguins of the Madagascar, Your Honor.
Oh my god.
Hang on, guys.
Give me 1 second now because of this.
Skipper!
Kowalski. Private.
Where's the private? Skipper,
Don't
where's
give over to
private?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, I was looking at
Where
Well,
is?
right.
Oh, hold up.
Skipper!
I'm getting.
Right now it shows.
Are you guys ready or not?
If you do not, yeah, we're about ready. I'm going.
All right, they're almost done as it is.
Yeah. I'm
I
private
fit-
now.
Anyways, we're almost done as it is,
Hi, man.
and just trying to get things set up as it is.
Can I have the shackles, please? So I can shackle myself.
Your Honor,
Can I,
this man is very kinky. Do I give him his shackles? Man also shows.
I committed
don't think we should.
mass genocide. Would you like to be next? Give me the shackles.
Your Honor, this man is threatening
Fucking
me.
what?
that is honestly not.
I ain't. Look. My hands are now shackled. If I get out of this fucking jail cell, you're dead. So give me the shackles.
No, as a medium
I think
voice
that
says,
furry belongs in
nuh-uh.
that cage. I'm genuinely scared and shaking and crying
fucking
already.
eat you.
Alright, go
I'm
ahead,
shaking
Reggie.
and crying
Unless you want
already.
me to swear him in.
I guess lawyers are swearing at them. Okay. Are you able to raise? Yeah, you already got it. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you'll give today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
All right, perfect.
Yes, bitches,
Your Honor, if
everybody.
I may continue, if I may begin questioning.
No.
Alrighty. Are you able to say your name and current occupation, please?
My name is Deacon Doyle Kokubles. I was the chief medical officer, or rather the medical examiner, for this case in which was brought to my attention.
Sheesh.
Perfect. And are you board certified
I'm about to get asked for
in that field?
Yes, I am. I have a PhD in neuropathy coming from Rutgers University.
Your Honor, move to certify the witness as an expert as a chief medical
I looked this
examiner.
up.
How about no? Yes,
I'm
they
looking
they
myself
are
right
they
now.
are admitted.
How about no? All right, thank you very much. And I'm going to bring your attention as to, obviously you're familiar with this case. What was the main cause of death as to the mother of Tiny Charlie?
And me.
And Big Charlie.
And Big
In
Charlie.
terms of
And
the
Big
mother
Charlie.
of Tiny Charlie, okay. In terms of their mother, the cause of death, as I have determined, was blunt force trauma due to an unfortunate fall from a bridge that was unfortunately sabotaged recently, from what I had been notified.
Alrighty. And
Okay,
as to, I'm going to address the concerns of the aluminum. How was there any aluminum in, I'm going to just refer to them as mothers, in the mother system at the time of her death?
As far as I'm aware, that is not the case. I have not found any aluminum inside of the system at all from a forensics search in which I have done on my behalf.
I call bullshit.
All right, perfect.
I
And
also call bullshit. That's all.
audience.
Oh.
Fucking the previous
Yeah.
witnesses.
Very contradicting, Your Honor.
And
Absolutely not true.
and
Reginald had this one.
from your medical opinion,
I know.
was aside from the blunt force trauma, was there any other cause of death, contributing cause of death of the mother, aside from the blunt force trauma?
There's gotta be more to that.
As far as I'm aware, no. There was zero other related causes of death. Though one detail I will point out is from what I had seen, I did find, after doing a blood test after some coagulated blood, there were low levels of vitamin B1. It is unknown how long the woman
Oh, hell no.
was deficient in the vitamin itself.
And just to kind of go into that, what, from your medical opinion, what did that cause?
Vitamin B1 can really mess up your brain. It is a leading contributor to depression and other issues alongside eating disorders. The most famous one, I do not recall off the top of my head, but thinking you are too fat and wanting to fast as long as possible.
I understand. And were you aware that the mother in this case actually had a eating disorder?
From her practitioner, yes, I was told that she did have an eating disorder.
Okay. And and I think, oh, it just left my head. Bear with me one moment.
No worries.
I'm sure you picked this up.
Where's my boy Papson?
I can see him. He's in the lobby. If I look through the roof, he's in the lobby.
And
I'm searching
Get
the
his ass
Wikipedia
over
right
here. I
in
don't care
your
if he's
medical
making Jack
opinion,
Daniels.
would that eating disorder, would the I forgot what you stated. It was a vitamin B deficiency, I believe you stated.
Vitamin B1.
Vitamin B1, sir.
Vitamin B1
bitches
deficiency.
one.
Would that have caused, in your medical opinion, would that have caused the said eating disorder that you're aware that the mother had?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily a cause, but it's definitely a massive contributing factor.
Massive contributing factor, and however, still at the time of the cause of death, she had no aluminum in her system during the time that that happened.
That is correct. There was no aluminum at the time, and by the same token, there was a low amount of vitamin B1 in the blood.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much for your expert testimony. I got nothing further, Your Honor. Over to the state.
All right.
All right. With that in mind, prosecution cross-examination time.
Alright, baby, time to pull my pants down and show off my massive dong, Your Honor. Alright, so, you are the man who examined this entire
small
situation of
penis.
the wife, am I correct? No, I
Yes,
don't,
you are.
liar!
I seen it. It's a millimeter defeater. You know, bitches.
What the
Oh yeah, well I still pull more bitches than your father could.
Joke's on you. I am your father, bitch.
Oh my. Oh no.
It's not about
Oh my god.
I
get
you.
you.
Oh.
The
I want to
Charlie.
know, sir, were you completely on the scene when this lady completely, as quoted from defense, skadooshed herself off the bridge?
I arrived at the scene about an hour after her death has occurred.
So you were saying you are there, indeed.
I was there, but again, 1 hour after the incident had occurred.
And in your professional, sunglasses eyes, or I don't know which way you're looking at me, sir, because it looks like you're cross-eyed beneath those glasses. In whatever direction you're looking at me at, so you're in your professional standby, you were saying it wasn't the cause, but it could have been.
I did determine that it was blunt force trauma from falling off of the bridge, and by the same token, this was also due to the woman not realizing her surroundings and just stressing horribly.
She was in the car with us.
So I'd like to ask one more thing. So you believe, in your professional standby point, that this wasn't a main factor, that her stress, whatever the fuck this stress eating bullshit is,
Bitch ate
wasn't
aluminum.
it, but
She
could
was
have been
fucked
it.
up.
To clarify, vitamin B1 is a contributing factor to this eating disorder. There are swaths of other factors also part of it. Diet is the biggest part, being a naturopath myself, but otherwise, vitamin B1 deficiencies were a massive factor.
I'm doing some awesome parkour.
Oh, they were a
right now.
massive factor.
Shut up, bitch.
Not causes we know of. And if
I'm
I
Big
would
Moist,
say
you're a
so
goddamn
as
fruity.
Medium Moist
All you can do
Charlie,
is shut the fuck
I'd
up.
like to show you one thing before I'm finished with you, my good sir. Would it be you be a
Okay.
little shocked that the hospital has indeed found aluminum in her system?
This is not what I was given. I do not recall the patient being at this hospital. This looks fraudulent.
But you see, it isn't. Even signed off of here. If you look over here where my book is pointing, Joe.
Objection argumentative.
Last name is Joe Mama.
That is argumentative. Sustained.
Very well, Your Honor. That'll be it for Medium Moist's question. I'd actually want to
Okay, yeah, Your Honor, extremely brief redirect.
A redirect from Reggie?
It only has like 5. I know it's rare, but I need to clarify some things.
Alright, come up.
Yeah, because some things just.
Alrighty.
Shock no one caught on.
So, as a chief medical examiner, you would be the one who deals with the entire process of examining what's in her body and what is the main cause of death.
That is correct.
And in your experience, hospitals are the ones who deal with more of the people who are alive. Not dead people, but people who are alive are being treated for certain conditions and other things, correct?
From what I understand, yes.
Alrighty. In your experience, a chief medical examiner's obviously report and what's the word for it? I'm trying to think of the word. Conclusion would trump over a hospital.
That would be correct, as I have determined. I did send my report over to the hospital, pointing out the errors in which they have made as well. So the hospital has also gotten a copy of the report, as well as the police.
All right, thank you very much. That's all I have.
Is someone breathing in the background? Oh.
That would be the furry in the cell.
That's kind of
Okay. With that in mind, do you want to recross-examine for that statement or not?
No, Your Honor. I actually like to go to closing statement. It's pretty obvious.
Hold up for a second. In that case, thank you so much for participating. You can go back to the jury's.
Let's
jury
do
gallery.
your Mr. I don't know, fucking blind man. Here you go.
But before then,
I just had to go close my door.
now before that, defense, do you have any another witness to present or not?
No, we don't see a reason to call more witnesses.
All right then.
Sorry, Cindy. Maybe next time.
I was gonna say, I was surprised. I was like, Reggie not bringing cinnamon. Also, that's also new.
No, I don't see a reason to.
Dang. Okay then. Okay, prosecution, you may come out to bring your. Prosecution, you may come out to bring your closing arguments to the stand here.
Let me get my water actually. Let me get my gamer G Fuel real quick.
Ow! I fucked your mom. I fucked your mom.
Oh boy.
No, I forgot I had
that
high
gamer-
ground.
I threw your mother
Oh,
off.
that gamer G Fuel be hitting hard. So
Yeah,
much
they
it's
hurt my
almost
fucking teeth.
hurts.
That's for fucking sure.
Oof.
No then, Your Honor.
The G Fuel's so
and
good it
ladies
almost
and
hurts.
gentlemen of the Galleria, aka also my Charlies. You know, my little other Charlies. Your Honor, I think, we,
Whatever,
the
I'm gonna continue
prostitution
sorry.
team, have done not only a great job to provide you enough evidence to show that the GTA 5 stripper whore that was
my mic's
described
not muted.
earlier should be not only guilty. Honestly, I'm surprised I didn't add charges of insanity because she poured the milk before the cereal. But we won't be needing that because we just honestly wish for this bitch to give us an apology. And also chicken nuggets for 5 years for poor Charlie's. But this evidence, not only have we been fighting so hard that even Granny couldn't compete against us, I've been pissing in my Skechers shoes, Your Honor, and now they can't light up. Your Honor, the evidence that we have brought, the witnesses that we have brought for even, I'm surprised that, you shouldn't vote this person guilty. I'm telling you, on God, that with what we provided to you, and not only you, Your Honor, the court, to know that this monster should be locked up for. Honestly, why would you put Lucky Charms on top of milk? I don't know. We provided enough evidence and enough reasoning for this courtroom to know that this person should be guilty as hell. More guiltier than my father.
Thank you.
That'll
Love
be
you
it,
too,
and that'll
son.
be it for my Skechers shoes as well, Your Honor, because they're not, sketching.
All right, defense, come up here to say your closing arguments.
Your Honor, may I approach? Well,
I didn't do
No, you may not.
perfect. Your Honor, opposing counsel, members of the gallery, I hope it pleases the court. Lottie-dottie, everybody, let's go ahead and stop bullshit. Here's the problem I have with the state's case. When you get up on the witness stand and you start lying, you get in a little bit of trouble. Now, let me explain something to you. I promised you in my opening statement that I was going to disprove two things. And that's the homicide aspect and the fact that they were in a different location. But before I go there, I want to address some of the issues I have when it comes to the state's witnesses. First off, both of the witnesses lie. Physical evidence does not. That's my favorite thing about physical evidence is physical evidence doesn't have an opinion. It's not biased. And most importantly, it doesn't lie. Witnesses do. And when you got physical evidence in front of your face telling you something, that is what we should go to choose when it comes to verdicts, not witnesses. Witness testimony stinks, unfortunately, unless it's tied to physical evidence, such as you saw with Neeson and the autopsy report. On top of that, both of the witnesses are related to the victim. How could you have a more biased witness and someone who is more willing to lie than someone who is related to the person who died? On top of that, you heard the witness testify that they would go to great extents to put the person who they believe killed their mother, which they believe is the defendant, behind bars. They'll go to great extents. You know what that means? They'll go to great extents to lie. That's what we call an incentive to lie in court. And as a witness, when you have an incentive to lie in court, you just don't trust that testimony anymore now, do you? That's the way that it works with witnesses. Now, with that being said, I'm not here just to shit on the state's witness and to win my case throughout that. We have evidence to furthermore prove our case. And again, we don't have the burden of proof, but we have that to be able to reinstate reasonable doubt. Now, multiple things. One, they're in a different state. Two, the state didn't prove premeditation. Three, the victim's cause of death was completely unrelated, and in fact, they had no aluminum in their system at the time of death, and you just haven't been able to prove first-degree murder. Okay, so I'm gonna try to wrap this up as quickly as I can. You have to prove premeditation. They haven't done that. You have to prove that this was a planned action, not just that it was intentional, but it was a planned action. They were in a state away, and the physical evidence shows that they were not killed by the defendant. They were killed by someone else. That disproves homicide. It has to be the killing of a human being by another human being. You heard Neeson testify about how there was no aluminum in their system, and in fact, they were killed over a bridge. You heard how he was at that location. I know you're probably going to hear about the hospital bill, about how that shows that it wasn't their system, but come on, the chief medical examiner triumphs over a hospital because he's the one who examines the dead patient. Now, remember in my opening statement, I told you, if you have a lick of hesitation in this case, as to the defendant's case, a guilt, the only verdict can be given is a not guilty one. And on top of the lack of premeditation, on the fact that he was in a different state that hasn't been disproven, on the cause of death being entirely different, on all these three factors, the only verdict I submit to you is a not guilty one. Thank you very much for listening.
Sorry, Charlie. Your mommy might not have,
I'm so fucking angry.
your mommy not.
All right. Right. Now, obviously, with this in mind, I'll present the verdict later on. But just a little bit of fun, and just so you can actually it'll piss people off a little bit too. We're gonna have the jury have a little fun. We're here too. If you think,
Oh man.
if you think the prosecution made a favorable statement as it is with their case, and you may go over there. If you believe the defense made their case, also you may sit down on the defense side, starting now.
Oh no.
I'm on his side. Tell me towards over there for
I just want to say, everybody said it's a pinky. All counts for all 6 skeletons.
No, Your Honor. Your Honor, if I'd like to actually object to that sentence, bullshit. Not only are they not alive, they're actually dead as hell. I mean, if you even want to try to count them as alive, try putting lotion on them. Let's see how that works out.
Your Honor, I like that.
Give them shampoo.
Your Honor, objection. Your Honor, objection. They got lack of balls on them.
Where's my fucking mom?
Lack of balls. I haven't heard that one yet.
So I would actually like to,
Miscount the other.
Because she's not even alive.
Damn. Okay.
Let this e-girl back in, Your Honor.
Oh, what does she have to
She's gonna
say?
bitch at you.
What does
Come
the
on,
madam lady have to say, Cinnamon?
I was just gonna say, I'd like the the rest of the court here to be notified that the skeleton in the
Oh, no,
back
here.
literally just notified me that she is the deceased, and she agrees that the defendant is not guilty in the matter.
Damn. Damn.
Honestly, give me that, Your Honor. This is another objection, Your Honor. This is another objection. We could actually charge her for insanity. She could be a witch for all I know. Not only does she know how to write, Your Honor, and read,
witchery?
but she's talking to the dead, so we should actually misinclude her as
I
well.
want to make a big statement.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Should we misinclude a skeleton, but we shouldn't misinclude Cinnamon.
Oh, man.
I want to make a statement.
All right. No. In all legitimacy, I will present it later on. But that was just a little bit of fun, and that was actually pretty funny as it is. But in the case of the state versus where the defendant is with the prosecutor Potato stand prosecutor Potato taking stand to accuse the defendant. Well, what is it? Defense attorney Reginald will has defending the client's claim. I, Judge Juicy, have directed the verdict to not guilty of all charges. Case has been adjourned.
Oh my